Hey there, everyone, and welcome to Victoria 3. Today we are going to be playing as the nation of Siam. Welcome to Victoria 3. This little nation right here, they're pretty decent nation. Stuff, they have some good potential. Whether or not we can reach that potential as Siam, that is up for debate. So we're going to have to deal with the British East India Company, the Dutch East Indies, and of course any of the other European powers in between. Turn on our music just a little bit. And apparently my mic is having some issues. Hold on one moment here. Let's try this out. Hopefully that makes it a little bit better. Hey there, Mr. Overheat. How's it going? Let's go ahead and get into my boy Siam. And yeah, we got a pretty old ruler at the start here. This guy's, well, actually I say old. He looks older than he actually is. He's 48 years old. He's very well liked. He very much likes the landowners. And much like Japan, our nation of Siam is an isolationist country that's dominated by the landowners, like all these nations in East Asia typically are. However, our literacy rate is absolutely horrible. We're going to have to get our literacy rate up, and obviously our GDP is not the best. Our population, we actually have a decent sized population. So at least we have that to work with. Decent, not too many states to worry about. So let's go ahead. Let's just get into it as Siam. Okay. I will try to kick the Europeans out of Asia. I will do my best. At the very least, we got to try and consolidate most of Indochina here, right? That's the hope. So first thing we got to do, obviously, our decrees. We only got really three states I'm going to worry about, which is of course Bangkok, our capital. This one right here, and this one. So we're going to do road maintenance, all of those, along with promote social mobility. And we do have a lot of authority because we are a authoritarian or monarchy. So at least we have a lot of that to work with. This one right here, Bangkok, I'm gonna do agricultural industry for right now, and that's because when we look at our building, this area is actually really good for agriculture and plantations. Meanwhile, this one's good for a logging industry. So we're also going to go ahead and put a resource industry down here, and I think that should be about it for now. In terms of building, we're going to start out with these logging camps. So we only have one throughout our entire empire here, and it's not even in our country. It's in our subject, the Chiang Mai, over here. So, we're going to build a couple over here, maybe like three, and then one in these other two states as well. Agriculture-wise, we're going to build a decent amount of agricultural stuff. So, like here in Bangkok, we're going to build some cotton plantations, etc. A little bit more. Build a couple there, maybe one here, one here. And from there, we're going to go ahead and focus on our construction sectors, which do use wood and fabric, especially at the start. Build one here. And in terms of technology, we got to get that literacy rate up. So we should probably be focusing on academia first. Then after that, we'll go for something like urban planning. Maybe then we'll swap over to industry and get down to mechanical tools because we don't know what tools are. And some of the other nations that we kind of have to work with here, obviously East India Company, so let's improve relations with them. Dutch East Indies. Also improve relations with the British because this whole game's about them. Netherlands. And yeah, we'll also do France. Start getting right into it. Maybe we'll do speed 4. In terms of a budget, we are making a ton of money at the start, which is very surprising. But we really don't have much to be spending it on. So, you know, we could do like government wages. Gives us even more authority. Maybe let's go ahead and lower some of these taxes. That might help out our standard of living a little bit more. Money! Maybe we'll even just boost up. Oh, Dutch East Indies is feeling domineering towards us. Okay. I was just about to say before that, maybe let's bump up those military wages to actually boost up our prestige power projection. And in terms of wars, you know, obviously we have an interest here in Indonesia. So let's go ahead and declare that. And I want to try and take over this stuff because we do have Malaya over here. And this whole state is just divided between us and like 4 countries, Great Britain included. So if I could get somebody like Johor over here to be under my thumb, you know, we could actually incorporate this entire state. That would be nice. Also forgot this state, for whatever reason, is an unincorporated state. So let's do that. But this one's an incorporated. Oh, Netherlands is guaranteeing us. Okay. I like it. I like it. Yeah. Let's see. One thing I do like about Sphere of Influence that they did add into here is that when you go to attack somebody, let's say here, Johor, it'll tell you the odds that somebody would actually join in on their side. So, you know, good chance nobody would actually join in on their side other than Luang Prabang, which I think is our subject, our tributary state all the way up here. But yeah, we'll just go ahead and do that. Hopefully nobody joins, and hopefully the game didn't lie to me. Let's get a couple generals also. Mobilize these bad boys and send them straight to the front. Ah, yes, Johor. You and all 6K of your guys will be able to withstand 45 of my battalions, right? Says they have a good chance, actually. Better than no chance whatsoever. Days of Darkness. Sure, Netherlands. Yeah, we'll send you some money. Ooh. I do not like we get some devastation in our lands. I don't like that at all. It's pretty devastating, if I do say so. Burning ashes. Yeah, I mean, considering this affects our land, yeah, we could spend the money. This land is my land, and will always be my land. And looks like Johor will actually want to go to war. Don't forget to incorporate Malaysia. Malaysia is actually already incorporated into our country, but for whatever reason, this one here, Tenasserim, was not incorporated. So it's like, oh, I I don't like all this devastation. This is not fun at all. Literally the entirety of Indochina is burning to the ground right now. Alright. I'd imagine this is going to be a very easy. I say that and then watch as my guys potentially just fail. Like I said, it's weird. I don't understand why this is an incorporated state, but not. And of course, I wish that we had this over here from the East Indian Company, but chances are we'll obviously try and get it back from them. But I don't know how that's going. And this war's probably about over. I don't think there's really much that the AI could do at this. We occupy your country, pal. Just give it up. There we go. And now we have meat shortages. The British. Yeah. Because these guys probably are not isolation. Wouldn't you know? Let's also try and conquer another state, yeah? Let's do Perak. Victory! Victory until the British arrive, right? Or the Dutch. Whichever one shows up. Either way, it'll make me stand. His standard of living is obviously not the best. You know what? We're still making a lot of money, so I'm just going to move that construction sector up to the top here. Maybe it'll speed things up. Construction efficiency sucks right now because of all the devastation. And we got 4 more years. I'm going to speed this up to 5. I don't think anybody will join these guys. I really hope they don't. Stuff, and it should just be a quick, just easy one. Perfect, perfect. All right, now we're down to Selangor. And of course, our infamies tend to be a little bit reputable. That's okay. Okay. Nobody exactly hates us just yet. And nobody would join. Perfect. Or at least theoretically. And again, more stuff towards the British. And I can't export anything nor get anything in because I'm an isolationist nation. Try and colonize Asia and then trade some of those states. I mean, that might be a possibility. I feel like that would be a possibility if I did attack somebody like Burma. Landowners deserve credit now. Farmers. We are farmers. Boom, 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 boom. And no, I'm not sponsored by Farmers Insurance Company. Just have that stuck in my head. Alright, come on. Quick, quick, quick. Boom, boom. Bang, bang. Selangor, you gotta be mine. There we go. Alright, so Malaya's ours. Population increased 1.05 mil. The East India Company is now protective towards us. Okay, so at least a lot of these guys near us are protective towards us. So at least that. They don't hate us as much as I thought they would. Petitioners approach the government. What is this? Enactment time for the next 2 years. Oh, they want freedom of conscience? conscience. Why can I not say that? I mean, sure, I could try it. I mean, I do prefer that as opposed to having the Theravada people a little bit too influential. And in terms of building stuff, there's not really any bonuses to building anything here in Malaya. Obviously, one of our more populated states with 1 million people here, but we'll worry about that. Public enthusiasm. More loyalists? I guess the game just shows it for me. Okay. We'll take the chance. Why not? And win. And I'm thinking once our infamy goes down a little bit, we're going to try and annex some of our subjects like Chiang Mai or Champasik over here. Any formables? I could check. I like this top option. I don't believe they do. Yeah, no, there's no formables over here. And I don't think Dainam nor Burma has any formables at all. We need to get some tools and more fabric. But we are building some cotton plantations, so that should solve the fabric issue. Also build an additional construction sector once we're done with that. We'll speed for it. Yeah, I know like Victoria 3 has actually a decent amount of formables, but I don't know of many over here. Other than like obviously Indonesia. Yeah, I probably could. Oh, I have to be a higher rank than both of these guys. And apparently I have a truce with both of them until next year. Or actually with Dainam, but not Burma. And look at... Oh, academia is finally unlocked. Perfect. Now let's look at our subjects here. So these guys, I could make a play on a couple of these guys. That would actually be a lot of info. And if I want to do any of that, I kind of have to beat up on Vietnam first. Hey, we got freedom of conscience. Okay. A little bit more authority. A little bit decrease of radicals. Increase in loyalists. In terms of police, that might be something good to invest into at some point. Especially since our Theravada monks are no longer happy with us. I'm thinking we're going to go with this legitimacy option here. It allows us to pass a little bit more laws. Our intelligentsia is also starting to get a little bit more influence. I like that right now. And this, if we could get rid of hereditary bureaucrats, that would be nice. Obviously, the taxation capacity is nice. I think this does use up a little bit more bureaucracy. Could be wrong, though. And otherwise, we could also go with the police force, and obviously this would get passed like immediately. Like, there's no problem with this law at all. Like, not a problem at all. So let's maybe try for the appointed bureaucrats for me now. And already our literacy rate's gone up by at least 3%. It's only been a couple of years. Our people are finally starting to learn how to read. Standard of living, though, that has gone down by a whole percentage point. We were at 7.6, we're at 6.1, but, you know, there's kind of that whole volcano thing. A couple wars down here, of course. Obviously, that makes it a little bit harder for people to live, you know. Oh, France is starting to become protected towards us. Okay, I can dig it. Oh, that sounds good. And after we get our construction sector, another one in Bangkok. We're going to go ahead and start building some of these tooling workshops in our main state here. So it's a little bit cheaper for the domestic prices here. Because that's one thing I always have to remind myself with Victoria 3 is like you have your general country market and stuff, and then your individual states have their own individual markets that you have to, of course, make it cheap enough within. Luang Prabang is starting to become a little bit of a jerk. I don't like that. Now, let's just say, can I? Well, yeah, I could definitely. I already have a rivalry with Dainam, but can I maybe get away with taking over Cambodia? I legitimately feel like this may or may not be a possibility. I just worry about the East India Company. Also want to obviously reduce autonomy here. If I try that, oh, Dainam probably would not join. Let me try and force this. They did not accept it. That's fine. We will beat them in the submission. Red tape. Sure. Let's also disband these guys, merge them into the main army. The army's like is getting to be really big at this point. I also like it potentially if we can maybe just maybe get some of these other guys like maybe Brunei, Siak, or Aceh, or even Sulu as like puppet states. That would be nice to incorporate them into our market, especially since we're isolationist. I think Brunei actually has some good stuff. Oh, Britain is no longer being friendly towards us. They're no belligerent. I don't like that. We might have to limit the amount of wars that we're doing anymore because of Britain. What are they doing? Obviously, they're interested in this. Oh. They're trying to get Ryukyu from Japan and also trying to force them to open up their market. Well, they want it. They said, we want to invest in your country. Let's make it happen. To arms! New power block. I mean, of course, we also have a tool short. That's fine. We'll figure that out soon. One of these days, I also want to try out Cambodia. Cambodia, I feel like, would actually be a decent, or at least a fun nation to play as. Alright. That was Easy War. Easy War, Easy Life. All three of these guys are subjects, and at some point we gotta start forcing them to be very, very loyal. So they're starting to become loyal. I'm looking at Burma here, kind of with hungry eyes. I would not be opposed to getting the. Oh, I don't like that. I would not be opposed to getting the Shan states away from them, or even like Pegu. Pegu would actually be good. Landowners petitioning my government. Local police force. Yeah, we could do that. Monument to the king. We'll do this. An artistic aspiration. We want to be friendly to the Dutch, at least for now. Especially since they want to give us a defensive pact. I love the sound of that. Oh, well, rip our appointed bureaucrats. Say hello to local police force. What's going on here? Sambas is going through a civil war. Where the heck is Samba? I think an E4. Yeah, they're like right over here. My knowledge of where countries are comes from my experience of playing E4. And let's also start improving relations with a few more countries. I think that might be a good idea. Where the heck? Oh, this is demands. I knew where I was going. Alright. Ching? Sure. Spain? Sure. Portugal? Sure. Really, the only country that dislikes us right now is Britain. They definitely hate my guts. They want to take us down. Definitely want to get the French on our side. Or literally anybody else. No. Cambodia. British East Indies, maybe? Just maybe would join. Honestly, this might be dangerous, but I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna try and get Cambodia. Especially because Britain is kind of busy with their own diplomatic play. And yeah, they really, really want the rest of Cambodia. And it also gives me a chance to beat up on Vietnam. Which of course is also a fun time. Apparently, I could sway the East India Company. I mean, if I could definitely get the East India Company in here, yeah, that would be a huge, huge dub over these guys. But transfer states, oh, that I will not do. I refuse the transfer states. Instead, we're going to do the war reparations with the Vietnamese. Have that as primary. Humiliation. Now, what does humiliation exactly do? Yeah, I mean, could be good. Because, I mean, it technically would make them less, go below us. No, we're not going to worry about that. We're just going to worry about Cambodia. We're going to worry about war reparations. All the good stuff for the economy. Hopefully, just maybe, we could actually win. Especially because I think Vietnam typically actually has a really good army. And that's always been my issue with them is Vietnam's just a bit too good when it comes to fighting. Right, so we're finally getting into our tooling workshop also. Let's start getting some of our paper mill. This state here obviously is our main lumber producing one. Let's also do these two. We're gonna have to get that bureaucracy up. We have our police force that's about to be rolling out here. Alright, let's wombo, Vietnam. Let's wombo. Either gonna be really good or really bad. I don't know. I mean, this battle might already determine the way that this war is gonna go for me. But come on, boys. Come on. We're not feeling too good. No. No. Ah. Yeah, we lost that battle. Uh-oh. How's that gonna flip things? I mean, it's actually looking... It was more in our favor. It didn't really go down that much. Where are we? Are we fighting any battles right now? Here. I don't like how we're fighting battles where we're just straight up outnumbered. Like we're outnumbered by like a couple battalions. I don't understand why. I mean, at least this one we're going to win. And the East India Company wants to be in a defensive pact. Sure. And we're losing that game. Why? Why do you start these horrible battles? But at least our chances of winning keep going up. Especially since we just crushed Vietnam up here in the north. Yeah, we could... yeah, we'll do this. Vietnam's is like us getting war reparations from these guys is actually going to be pretty big. Like, that's going to help out our economy a lot. And again, Cambodia, there's a lot of people that live here. So that's going to help us out even more too. And this whole area is really good for buildings as well. You know, we got the river, ton of infrastructure, the lumber over here as well too. There's a lot of lumber over here that we got to take advantage of. Okay, we got our police force. Nice. The government petition was successfully completed. I really, really want to get the intelligentsia in here. Whoa, excuse me. I want my intelligentsia because they're going to allow me to pass some of these really drastic laws. Like serfdom, like maybe, just maybe we could get rid of it. Or slavery. Why would this radicalize the rural folk? Alright, serfdom will be the first thing. I think between the two of these, homesteading might be the better one. Yeah, because we're on serfdom right now. Yeah, let's maybe, just maybe get homesteading. Bangkok insurrection. Okay. Rifle borders. What is this? Oh, they want me to attack British East. Yeah, we're not gonna worry about that just. And finally, we're down into the Mekong. We're about to just finally just win this war. We're gonna get our Cambodia. We're gonna improve our population even more so, and we're gonna beat up our, get money from our rival. Enforce that peace. There we go. That's looking a lot better now. What's not looking that good though is our bureaucracy. That is looking really, really bad right now. We gotta change that, like drastically. And of course, at some point, we will be trying to get Mekong from Vietnam, because I mean, a lot of people. Would I like the entirety of these guys in my country? Yeah, that's a lot of people, and more people mean more opportunity for doing our jobs. And our subject Luang Prabang upset again. All right, dude. Like, we're gonna have to annex you at some point here. Just getting tired of this rebellious attitude. And does it just keep going up at this point? Like, this guy goes down on a weekly basis. This guy does too. I don't get it. I don't get it. Also, stop improving relations. I didn't realize my influence is going down. I don't like that at all. Between all these nations, I would much rather not improve relations with Qing. And we don't have to worry about Portugal for now. Ooh, aristocratic revolt over here. I'm really hoping we can get this homesteading thing. That would be fantastic. That would take so much influence away from these guys. And I know they're very unhappy, but honestly, I don't really care. Landowners, you guys gotta go. We gotta modernize the state. We really have to modernize the whole thing. Of course, I would love it if I could get these 3 guys in my country. That's even more people that we can put into the workforce. And as of right now, you know, obviously we need to get more people educated so they can actually get into these positions. You know, I'm building these buildings. Again, this people being serfs, it's not good. Where's the... Oh, here's population. Like, actually, a good amount of our population are slaves right now and stuff, or people that are just tied to whatever state. So there's not really much social mobility going on. So obviously, I need that to happen. And the enactment chance of this is going down. No, please. Alright, what are some more resource stuff that we could build? Maybe some of these iron mines might be good, but we need the tools. Obviously, more logging camps would be good. We'll build up to a little bit more urban planning. Nice, I can rock with that. 2 here. Put 1 here. I'm thinking military. We're going to start slackening down on the wages. We're not using our military as much right now. Did a lot of war early on. A lot of war. Considering we invaded and annexed like 4 countries. I'm thinking maybe it's time we build an art construction sector. Maybe this time we'll build one here. Hence the odd. Sure, more loyalists, why not? What does everybody else so far think of Victoria 3. Everybody else like Victoria 3? Ooh. Oh man. Homestead. Darn it. Okay, we get some more chances at. I'm gonna speed 5 this a little bit too, because we're not really doing much right now. We got our additional construction sector. Sped things up a lot. Got the cotton gin. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get homesteading. I really need this though. I really need to get rid of the surf, but it's not looking like it's gonna happen. Like, sure, surf's up, but like, get out of here. Yeah, this is, there's no way this is happening. And we're finally starting to actually get close to going into the red, so yeah, we can start raising up some of these taxes. The taxes really won't make a huge difference, I guess. Look at the consumption stuff. Yeah, even things like opium would not make a huge difference. It's okay. We could go into debt a little bit. And there goes homesteading. Rip that. I could maybe even do tenant farmers. I mean, that would be better. Better than nothing. Could try and go for appointed bureaucrats again. I really like this one. I really, really like this one. I would love to have it. The gamble. Sure. Gamble a little bit. Success. The nation will reap the rewards, not the landowners. I really don't like my landowners right now. It's because of my landowners that all of these laws are just not being able to pass right now. I can't get them to support like anything at all, and it's frustrating. The thing is, I feel like our country could rapidly modernize. Like, you know how Japan historically, made that quick turnaround? I feel like our country could do the same, but the landowners are just not allowing this to happen. At least our infamy's going down, though. But you guys know what that means. Oh, actually made it consideration. You know what that means when our infamy's going down? It's time to annex some of these guys. Especially because nobody cares. Nobody cares if we annex Champasek. They just gave in right away. We didn't even have to get into any of the phases. Let's maybe try it with this guy now, Chiang Mai. Oh, this guy wants the Wombo. Get one more general, I guess. Village. I really don't know why he wants this country is the one that's like, hey, you know what? Let's fight. And appointed bureaucrats is about to fail. Ah, oh, come on, dude. First appointed bureaucrats the first time. Then homesteading, and I'll appointed bureaucrats the second time. War. I like this. Bureaucratic struggle. Ooh. Hold on. Bureaucracy enactment time. I like this option. My bureaucracy's garbage. And we actually lost that battle? Bro. Why? Why did we lose that? At least, alright, cool. We annexed them. I love how, like, you know, the game's about building up your economy, making the lives of your people a lot better. And I mean, our economy's definitely gone up. It's much, much better than where it started out at. But the lives of our people has definitely not improved. You know, our economy's like almost double. Our literacy rate's way better. It's double than what we started out with. So can't complain with that. The struggling thing we need to get that to be a lot better. But what I really want to do right now is get this guy here. And we have to wait a whole year before we can get our subject or make a play on our subject. Oh my god, are we actually going to be able to enact this? It's actually in the adoption phase? Tell me there's actually a chance. And, okay. So we got a couple of these paper mills now. Let's swap over to filing cabinets. There we go. Starting to fix things up a little bit. Literally just a bureaucracy. Ah, yes, appointed bureaucrats. That just ruined everything. Okay. Get our government administration buildings up and running. Build a couple here, a couple there. One here, one there, one here, one there. And like one there. And we'll make those the priority. I kind of need to. I need the bureaucracy. Bureaucracy is great. It helps you run things efficiently and effectively. It's not great when it's not doing any of that. And who can we improve relations with? That is the real question here. Britain. Yes, please. Don't want to die to the British. And we can finally make an annexation play on our subject. Let's do it. The sooner we can do that, the better. I don't have to worry about disloyal people or anything like that. And, yeah, another 351,000 people. I desperately need these bureaucracy buildings. Come on, guys. Build them faster. War. There we go. This should probably be like one of the easiest wars that we've done so far. Yeah, okay. That was really, really easy. And now I don't have to worry about war for at least a little bit. Because now we're just going to spend like the rest of the time to just chill. Just build up our economy. Try and get this bureaucracy thing fixed. Get the debt thing fixed. Because this debt's not where it's at. And at some point, we'll try and make a play for Mekong. I would very much like... Oh, what is this? Are they independent now? What is this? They're protector. Which I think is a little bit different, right? Yeah, Dominion, they're a protector. Okay, so their autonomy just went up. I mean, like, looking at our market so far, I don't think our market's necessarily, like, the worst, especially staple good-wise. I mean, obviously, furniture. Oh, every time. The chairman's furniture is always very bad. My furniture will always be expensive in all my countries. Surprised, though, that our wood is up that much. Maybe if I change the tools, maybe that would make an impact on that. But there's not enough qualifications. It would make. Let's just try it. Let's just maybe try it. And let's prioritize. Oh my god, I can't speak. Let's prioritize softwood production. This will affect the harvest. I guess we have to do this balanced one. We'll do the balance. That should be fine. So we'll go back to speed 4. Speed 5, a little bit much. So far, looking around the world, everything looks pretty normal. Pretty normal. Bolivia is very strong. Bolivia so far has been my favorite, my go-to country of Victoria 3. Very easy nation with a military dictatorship. You get Peru for free. What's been your guys' favorite nation to play in Victoria 3 so far? Spain granted foreign investment rights to Austria. Okay, that's not bad. I still have to like play around with the foreign investment rights. I don't. I'd imagine it's more beneficial for the nation, obviously investing into them. I'd imagine it probably they get a larger portion of the goodies and the money. Losing a lot of money thanks to interest. And obviously, taxes. I don't know if I want to raise up the taxes. I want to try and avoid it if I can. I would much rather do consumption taxes like on opium. That would be nice. Fruit? Yeah, we can do fruit. Why not? Transportation. Who needs to be mobile? And now we'll do this. Just to get some of that debt paid off. Because £8,000 in interest is... That's... I don't like that. Unacceptable government. Oh. But I like it. I think it's acceptable. And that's all that matters. Okay, so we got our appointed bureaucrats. That's the one I wanted. Serfdom, I really, really want to get rid of. In terms of tax stuff, though, let's get this law enforcement. Let's also get currency standards and stock exchange. We're going to start focusing on both our production and our society. Journal, path to liberalism. I don't know if I want to become a democracy. I don't know if I want to. I definitely don't mind the whole autocracy thing and the monarchy thing, but you know, I mean, obviously, if the landowners continue to become a problem, you know, we'll have to change that. Schools. Now, this would be good. Private schools. Yeah, I'll take private schools. Obviously, public schools would be better, but I'll take private schools. We need to educate the masses because where we started out at with like 7.6, 7.8 literacy rate, that was just not it. 17.3 is a lot better than 7.6, but it could be a whole lot. Also, here in Cambodia, I'm pretty sure we have Angkor Wat as a building. I don't know if we could expand it. No. But in the early version of the game, Angkor Wat used to provide prestige. It does still. It gives you prestige and urbanization. It also makes your monks a little bit more influential. Okay. Okay. Looks like getting a little bit more money. Keep it going. Come on. More money, more money. Let's try it. Let's try to do speed 5. Let's see. Like one thing I like about Victoria 3, like E4 is good. I love it and stuff. It's my favorite game. Victoria 3 is like nice and chill. You know, like such a nice, relaxed game, especially if you're just focused on nation building the entire time. All about the political stuff, all about the economy. All the stuff I like to do. Let's see. What do you guys think I should be building here? Should I be... I mean, I guess we're kind of limited in necessarily what we can build because of the serfdom, the debt slavery thing and stuff, but what do you guys think I should be building here? I mean, right now, we're just trying to get that bureaucracy up for more government administration buildings. That's what we're doing right now. But, you know, if you guys think that we should be building more mines and stuff, like, let me know. You know, we got our logging camps right now. That's what we got in our rural industry. I guess we have one iron mine, and that's probably because of our former subject, the Chiang mine over here. Got a couple coal mines also. A lot of cotton plantations, or a lot of plantations in general. And urban stuff, there's really not much. What is this? Attempt to sway. Oh, what's going on over here? Ooh. The British are trying to take over a bunch of subjects over here. And Netherlands wants our help. I'm gonna decline this. I really don't feel like fighting the British right now. The British are just way too strong. Oh, everybody's siding against them. Bro, I thought the British were gonna... I didn't realize everybody would be ganging up on the British right now. Otherwise, I would have too. I mean, I guess I still technically could. Screw it. We'll join. Let's get in on this British butt whooping. I don't think it'll go good, but we're gonna give it a good old try. And I really wish I was able to make those the secondary demands. I should have just agreed to it earlier. Oh well. At least if anything happens to us, like, oh, never mind. They do want stuff. Oh no. Okay, yeah, we gotta make sure we don't lose. Never mind. This may or may not have been a good idea. We may end up losing like 3 of our states. I mean, some of our guys are holding their own. Some of them aren't, but the majority do not look like they are. Offensively, I think we're holding our own, but defensively, it's going horrible. We just got to kick them out of this one state here, and I feel like we'll be okay. Come on. Win. Win. Look at that. All I have to do is just tell them to win. And that's what they just needed. They just needed the inspiration from me. The inspiration's not going to help out. I don't know. Our army's like, it has its moments where it's like does really well in a battle, and then it has moments where it's just completely just garbage. But I also think it's definitely helping that the Swedes are over here and the Norwegians. I feel like if it wasn't for them, honestly, our country would be like full occupied, right? Probably by now. Also, too, it does help technically that the Qing are in here. Though it also doesn't help that the Qing are getting invaded through this area over here. Resource boom. And I mean, I technically could boost up all my troops, but they'll demobilize them, so I gotta wait until after the war to actually boost them up to line infantry, because right now they're irregular. South Australia is in default. Okay. Are they occupied? No, they're not even really doing anything, but they're in default. Okay. Everybody's fighting over here over me, I guess. I refuse to capitulate. Don't like that Spain's out of here. Spain was actually a big part of this. What is this? Deal proposed. White peace, yes, accept, please. Oh, thank goodness. That was horrible. It was horrifying. The whole time I was worried for half of my country. I didn't realize they were literally going to try and take like 3 states. At least now, though, we can actually upgrade our units. Well, let's go ahead and do that. They could all become line infantry. These could all become cavalry. Or, well, better. Cavalry and infantry. And maybe, just maybe, at some point we'll use our newly modernized army on the Vietnamese. In the near future. Also, our government's illegitimate, so we kind of have to change that now. I guess. Back to the landowners, I guess. I don't. I mean, at least we're still trying to pass this, but rip to our intelligentsia, we're not going to be able to have them in the government really anytime soon. But we did get private school, and that does make our intelligentsia a little bit happy. In terms of laws, I don't know. I don't. None of these laws would actually help. Colonial stuff's not gonna help us out. Hasn't. I mean, maybe this would actually. The whole national militia thing. I like the idea of a professional army. Yeah, let's do the professional. What is this? Earning recognition. Oh, wait, whoa. What happened? Why am I the 10th grade unrecognized major power? What had just... Oh, my army. That's right, because it got modernized. So because of that, my army just went up. Okay, progress bar needs to reach 200. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna get some more events towards that. I didn't realize that was that drastic of a change because of our army. That's insane. All right, who can we improve relations? Britain, East India Company. That sounds good. Popular playwright. Oh yeah, prestige. Please make me even more powerful, please. I'll gladly become number 10 in the world if that's what's gonna happen here, and I'm gonna be that awesome of a country. Please. I can also declare more interests. China, I guess. Diplomatic demands. I would love to make somebody a protector. But I'm an unrecognized country, so there's no way that's happening. But I could, make Dynam a tributary state. Same thing with Burma. That might be a good idea. Burma would probably be the best one to do. But Dynam would probably join. And of course, Dynam would be good, but Burma would definitely join again. There's no way around it. I think we're also going to have to boost up our taxes even more. Yeah, that's going to be a bit much. Oh, yeah, that's right. I can lower my army maintenance. That would probably help. That would definitely help. Who deserves the credit? Definitely not the landowners. That's for sure. Browsing speech. Sure. Something's going on over here. What it is, I have no idea. Ah, yes. But I love being, like, ranked number 10 and 11. Having, like, one of the smaller economies in the world, or our people can barely read. Our people are struggling. But we do have a lot of people. Actually, we're the 20th largest population in the world right now. We're finally on our last government administration building that we're building. Finally. Once we build that last government administration, well, once we get through all these like logging camps and all that stuff, we're gonna start focusing on our resources and stuff. So we're gonna start building more iron mines. But we got a professional army. I like it. But we'll start focusing on things like iron mines, coal mines, lead mines, fishing wharves. Try and get that stuff built so it takes the power out of our landowners' hands and gets more people into the workforce. And I maybe, just maybe, oh, Japan likes this apparently. Get the no, there's no way I can get the intelligentsia in here. Rural folk, no, no way. Armed forces, I could definitely do. Can I do a dedicated police force? Let's do that. Yeah, take some of the influence away from the landowners. Anything to do that would be great. Censorship. I like that. You know, I actually think that that would actually work fine. I will say this is actually going a lot better than what I initially thought it would. Especially our one war against the British. I'm amazed that it did go as well as it did. Let's also get rid of... I'm going to get rid of this decree over here. We're not really building anything here, so... don't really need the authority to be spent over here. And again, the dedicated police force would actually be nice. It would lower the amount of radicals in our country. A lot. A lot of people. A lot of them are politically unaligned, so... tells me that it's primarily all the, probably gonna be like all the serfs and all the slaves in our country. We gotta change that. We gotta free them. Chinese, British stuff, sure. I like the British, as long as they don't invade me. Alright, I need... the budget's not looking too good. I don't know why, but it's like every time I seem to get the budget starting to get back towards the green, it starts going even further into the red. I don't know why. I really, really want Dynam though. I would love, love, love for them to be my tributary. If I, actually, hold on. Can I make an alliance with you, Burma? I could do Bali. Oh, I could do the British East. Oh, I could do Britain. Oh, dude. Yeah, we're gonna. We just got the British. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna. We just got the British to be our friends. We're gonna make Dynam a tributary state. There's no way around it. This is happening, Dynam. I'm gonna call my friend Britain, and you're gonna like it. Heck, even the East Indies Company would probably join. This also gives me a chance to actually use my modernized army. I say modernized. I really actually don't know if it's completely modernized. I just know that's light infantry now. I just know that we have heavy cavalry now. I'm just hoping for the best, to be honest with you. Oh, and we have professional army. If Burma does not join this on the side of Dynam, this is going to be a cakewalk. Like, this is not going to be hard at all. Let's speed 5 this, see what happens. Dedicate police force, okay. Yeah, no, it's just going to be me 1v1ing Dynam. Alright. I like these odds. I really like these odds. We're going to make them our tributary, and eventually we're going to get rid of their... we're going to lower their autonomy and stuff, so they're going to become like a protectorate and all that stuff. And, of course, they're going to be paying us a lot more money. First battle. Come on, guys. Oh, yeah. All it takes is a... Oh. But my guy's lost. Bro. At least you're not exhausted and lost. But yeah, you're lost. And Japan really, really... I don't know what I did. Oh, it's like modern Japan. Hold on. I don't know what I did that Japan's like, hey, buddy, I want to be friends with you, especially since their economy's 3 times our size. Excuse me. It's theocratic Japan. Okay. Oh. So yeah, maybe we could become friends with Japan. I mean, historically, I know World War II, Siam, Japan, best buds. Well, maybe we can make that happen, but in a more positive way, not in a negative way. Maybe we could resist European imperialism together. Not to our own imperialistic things against other nations in our area. Though I will admit, this is kind of what I'm doing here. And Dynam, you're probably done, dude. Yep, there we go. Tributary state. Perfect. So I just gotta wait 5 years. I can. Oh, hold on. Debt? Sure. Oh, we're making 10,000 pounds all of a sudden. Thank you, France. All right, now I need to make Burma into a tributary state. We gotta wait until our infamy goes way down. How much money are we getting? Only 2,000 pounds from Vietnam. I mean, it's not like amazing. It really isn't, but it's something. It's definitely helping jumpstart our economy a little bit more. I mean, I could actually lower the taxes, and I'm okay with it. We can just do right here. Government. All right. Armed forces, very influential. Hey, please, no. No intelligence. Yeah, rural folk? No. Bro. I could do landed voting. I mean, this would just straight up just weaken our land owning class. I'm not opposed to this. I think we would become like what a constitutional monarchy at this point. The landowners actually support this. Oh, right, because they actually own stuff. That would make sense. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I try and pass landed voting? I mean, everybody likes them. I mean, heck, even the trade union. Yeah, all right, all right, all right. We'll do landed voting. I really want this infamy to go down like fast. I just want to beat up on Burma. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I just really want to beat them up. I could also make Brunei into a tributary as well, but I don't have any boats really to do anything about it. I mean, I have like I have 0 out of 20 boats. So and I gotta wait a couple more years before I get Dainam to be annexed by me. So once this infamy goes down after I Dainam War, we're going straight into Burma. And it actually seems like our radicals are starting to actually go down. I mean, it's still a lot of radicals. Literally almost a seventh of our population. You know, so it's still a lot of people that hate our guts. Right, and we're almost done with our buildings here. So yeah, as I said earlier, we're going to focus on resources after that. Things like our iron mines. I mean, Laos apparently has a lot. Cambodia is the one I really want to focus on because they actually have infrastructure here. If you look here, yeah, there's like plus 20 infrastructure. Here, there's also 20 infrastructure, but the state, I mean, they both have the same problem. They both really do. So I guess it comes down to population, and between the two of them, Cambodia is a little bit easier. Plus, it has sea access. So yeah, we could focus on Cambodia as being like our other industrial sector here. We'll build like 2 over here. Coal mines. We already got 2 in Laos. Lead mines. Chiang Mai. Sure. Fish. And we'll just cap out our fish. Fish is always a good thing. Sins of the past. Sure. And I can finally lower my taxes a little bit more too. You know, we're in the green. We're not making too much money. We're not making too little money. We were making quite a lot of money just a moment ago. We'll speed 5 this for a little bit. We're just building. That's all we're doing is building and passing laws. And getting our people to read. Our literacy rate's just so much better. I'm just so impressed by our literacy rate. It's 3 times as much as what it was earlier. It was, 7.8. We're at 25%. That's just so much better. What I really need to do also is, I've talked about it so many times in this live stream. It's just like, we got to get rid of serfdom. This is horrible. It's preventing so much of this population. I have a lot of people in my country, but so many of them are either serfs or slaves. And it's just bolstering up the political strength of my landowners even more. And it's not allowing me to really, use the maximum potential out of my country. I guess I should also improve relations with my newly acquired subject, the Dynam. It would probably be a good idea. And the standard of living is back to where we started out at. We were originally at that 7.5, 7.6, area. We're back up to that 7. And I'm honestly excited to get land and voting. That should hopefully weaken up our landowners a little bit more. Political union. Okay. yeah, we can have a political union. And our infamy is almost down. It's okay. We need some new stuff to research. Things like banking would probably be a good idea. Medical degrees, romanticism. And then we're just going to go all in on industry. And we're going to get our railways, of course. Philippine religious revolt. Okay. That's cool. That's one thing I like about Victoria 3 is like so many different countries you don't really think about. They just kind of pop out of other ones. Surprisingly, the Ottomans are actually like doing good this game. Prestige. Yeah, we'll go prestige. The Ottomans are doing very well. Russia, I'm surprised, hasn't formed Germany already. Same thing with Italy. Italy normally forms very quick. France is going like the historical route over here, all in on Africa. And Ethiopia is looking a lot better with Harar. Oh. Whoa. What happened here? Whoa. Jambi. What happened to the Dutch East Indies? It's all just gone. It's all, oh my God, it's ripe for the taking. Oh my God, I'm going to have to, Siam's going to have to do some imperialism of its own. All right. We're going to have to build some boats. That's what's about to happen. We're going to have to build some boats. We need some man of wars. Well, I just need to build actually boats, like manufactories in general, like military shipyards or regular shipyards. Let's start out with regular shipyards. We'll build a couple of these bad boys. And we'll do some military ones. So it's probably a good idea that we're starting to get into more of our resources at this point. because it does take quite a lot of resources just simply to make military ships. We're building the right things. We got our fabric stuff. We got our iron that we're building. We got our hardwoods with all the lumber camps that we have. Oh man, I'm excited. I'm excited to finally get access to all of Indonesia. What's just like crazy to me is just like this just randomly happened. Like literally just they were here one moment and then Dutch East Indies is just gone now. Honestly, don't know what happened. Alright. Now, when it comes to my subject here, Dynam, I have to wait 2 more years and then we can reduce their autonomy. They're just a regular subject. Tributary status wise, so close to being able to attack Burma. I want my infamy to be below 10, at least, before we go on a warpath with Burma. Alright, we got our lead mines finally being built. These are way faster than any of those iron mines, I will say. Tools are also in short supply, so let's build some more tooling workshops. Put them in every one of these states. Should help out the domestic supply chain and should just speed it all up. Well, domestic supply chain, it should also just... Well, our whole country's domestic supply. we're an isolationist nation. And we now have landed voting. And our elephant looks a little bit more fancy. It's a little bit more bougie. We now have a contested government. Got our conservative party, got all these other ones. We could actually get the petite bourgeoisie in here. I like that. They're actually very, very good. Let's see. Right of assembly. My one group, they wanted censorship. We could definitely do that. Just to appease the landowner so we could try and get rid of serfdom and slavery and all that. Finally burn this letter. Okay. What is this? Guess this? Who? Oh, they want to... Oh, no, no, no. They want to get an autocracy back. I mean, that's what we just were. They wanted landed voting. And now they wanted to launch a coup. Book burnings. Yeah. Get the support. I'm assuming this is the coup stuff. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so the landowners lost even more. The coup was avoided. Our election is in. And we could invite, I guess, some of these guys in now. Sure. Or conservative people. Why not? Censorship's definitely going to happen. It's crazy. We went from just a decade ago, where we weren't able to pass any laws whatsoever because of our landowners, to now we got landed voting, and we're slowly pushing the landowners out and literally bringing in every other party in the game. I don't think we'll go past landed voting, though. I do like the idea of keeping the whole monarchy thing and stuff. I don't know if I want to go down the whole democracy path. Though our friend Japan apparently did, as they're now a theocracy. Man, their literacy rate's a lot better. That economy's a lot better than ours, too. We're just barely ahead of them. Why are we ahead of them? Probably just prestige, I'd imagine. Alright, Burma. Let's make you a tributary state, yeah? So Dainam, my own subject, would join on the side of Burma. So what that's telling me is I gotta wait one more year to reduce their autonomy so I don't have to worry about it. I need to get them to be a puppet. Or a subject. Or a vassal. Bump up those taxes a little bit. We got censorship now. I could dig it. What other things can we do? Private schools? We could do no schools. I don't like that option. Closed borders, migration control. Alright, I like this. Let's keep the closed borders. Now, government-wise, I could get the rural folk in here. That might be good, actually. They might want to pass a little bit more laws. That are a little bit more favorable for me, especially, like ending slavery. What I really need to do is I need to, like, pass another law to make my landowners a little bit more happy. Ooh, hold on. Racial segregation. I mean, that would probably help out with the radicals, which I do have a lot of. Yeah, we can do racial segregation. And that should affect the amount of pops that, what type of political parties there were. That's what it says. So it says that the populations will immediately reconsider their political beliefs and parties. Excuse me. And when we look at like the amount of people in our government, it's primarily the landowners. There's 11,000 landowners in our government. Or that doesn't make sense. Hold on. That's how many radicals and loyalists there are. I am sorry. Or maybe that is the... Oh, yeah, that's probably the actual people that are involved politically. The agrarian people. There's obviously a lot more of them. But only 163 of them are politically involved. 163,000. Not 163. We're also going to have to start building some arms industries. We do have to maintain our more professional army. Man, the qualifications is starting to become an issue too, I'm sure. I'd imagine a lot more of our industry would actually be more profitable if we had the people qualified to do this. And this is becoming a little bit of an issue. And again, that has to do with the whole serfdom and slavery thing. Once those two laws are gone, they're passed, all that stuff, our economy's gonna boom. And I think that's where Japan's ahead of us because their economy is literally 3 times the size of ours. Ooh, a university in Laos? Sure. It's also lowered the taxes again. And maybe, just maybe, yeah, we could reduce autonomy finally. That's a lot of freaking infamy, though. Yeah, we could do this. And I'm allied to Britain, so I could definitely call upon my British friends. That should not be a problem, right? Let's call in my friend. Sway with war goal. Oh, sure. Sway with banned slavery. I like that. It looks like we're gonna have to actually split up our army here, so it's all in half. This half is gonna need another general, of course, and he could go over here. Thinking these guys, this army in particular, I'm gonna have to set them to defensive though because the whole Burmese front. I mean, we have good chance to actually push here. The Vietnamese one, oh, a little bit better, I guess. Oh, because Burma sent most of their guys over here, probably. Yeah, that's what it is. All right, Burma, get out of here, buddy. Man, the Burmese troops are not doing that good. These guys all swap to offense. Burma's done. Nice. I like it. Nice. And now Dailam is blue. Dailam is officially our, we could annex them next time that we decide to attack them. I need to get them to be a little bit more loyal. Racial segregation, almost there. sounds so bad, but it's. I mean, in the context of Victoria 3, it's a lot better. in, the, in the context of Victoria 3, it sounds like progress, which is horrible. So horrible. Why? Oh, yeah, I'm winning. You know, we're winning here. We're trying to make Burma into a tributary state. You know. There we go. Yeah, anytime that there's an election, hopefully it just weakens them a little bit. Against the our government's becoming illegitimate. Okay. Yeah, we can try and get a contested government. The agrarian party is getting to be really huge. Really, really influential, actually. I don't think the game showed me, but oh, that would make sense why they were no longer as powerful. Because yeah, the whole racial segregation thing. Okay. Might try and just make my ruler abdicate here. Might actually be a good time to just say, you know what? Oh, here's the election. Who won the election? Okay. Our government's crazy right now. We got the agrarians, we got the conservatives, a little bit of everybody. We got to finally move out of isolationism, which actually might not be a bad idea. I like the whole idea of maybe protectionism. I mean, mercantilism is even better than what we currently have. Oh man, we could literally pass anything at this point. Health system maybe would be good to get that started. I really want to. All right. We're gonna do mercantilism. We're gonna change our economy a little bit here. Let's also start getting rid of some of these. Like obviously opium, we're gonna keep that. Taxes on services, we're gonna get rid of. We could, I guess people could be transported throughout my country again with no problem. Desperate allies. Ooh. I'm thinking, we're getting close to the end here. I'm probably gonna end it after we annex Dynam. So anything in between that happens here, is kind of for funsies. I think we'll probably continue this campaign as well too. I'm having a good time actually doing this. I'm gonna make what's his name into a tributary state now? Burma. Oh, I gotta wait till the truce is up. Okay. See, I could get an embassy with the British. Yeah, what if I do an obligation? Eh? Hey, we got an embassy. Okay. We need to get more and more stuff to actually make us into a great power. Oh, is Britain no longer? Oh, never mind. I thought we were no longer allied to Britain. That would have been bad. At least the British are very much friendly towards me. I don't know why their flag changed. HMS government. Maybe they're more of a monarchy than before. I don't know. France is going ham on Africa. That I do know. Oh, Dynam's going to that whole rebellious phase. Okay, teenager. Oh, is the Philippines independent? No, but they're getting close to it. So apparently, if I try to annex Dainam, it'll give us 82 infamy. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, that would basically mean our country would die, no? Oh my god, British Raj. I'm even okay with Dainam just staying as a subject, but they gotta be loyal. The That's really the main issue here. Is they're just not loyal. Oh yeah, yeah. They're the British Raj now. They're no longer the East Indies Company. You want peace? What if I don't want peace? Rubber plantations in Malaya. Sure. They're now rival towards me, the Qing are. Okay. I'll rival you back, bud. How is like overall like Vietnam, my subject? Are they actually good? I mean, they have a good GDP. Population's as much as mine. Literacy rates half of mine. Got mercantilism, by the way. What was this? Sure. I'm not gonna build anything in you, but sure. Let's see if we can maybe get rid of traditionalism. Maybe we can go towards the agrarianism one. Oh my god, British Raj. What is going on, my guy? Oh my god. There's just being burnt to the ground. I'm gonna try and annex Dino. I'm sure Ching's gonna get involved, but honestly, who cares? Ching, I want a wombo with you, I guess. Pharmaceutical. It's amazing how like a higher literacy rate makes things so much easier to actually research. Alright, Dino. We're just gonna do this. I'm gonna get an outrageous amount of infamy. We're gonna do it. I want to annex Dino. They have more troops than me. That's crazy. And of course Burma is like, hey, I want in on this again. Come here, Britain, old pal, old friend of mine. Oh, and Ching's in here now. Okay. So what we're going to have to do is split the army in half again. Send these guys over here. Oh, actually, never mind. It's all just one front. It actually works out better for us. It's kind of funny. And as long as the British show up, we'll be A-okay. It's really what it comes down to. Is just our friends, the British, carrying us and beating up on the Chinese. You know, it would actually be nice to get war reps from the Chinese. I'm not going to make it a primary demand, but that's what we're going to do. So here we go. Fingers crossed that we could annex our subject, well, former subject now of Dai. I see a lot of British troops just flooding in over here. Again, as long as the British are here, I think we'll be okay. Especially because the Chinese, I mean, they have the largest army in the game. You know, the Qing at the time they were not a force to be messed with at all. But you know, their army is not exactly the best. China and having a good army is not exactly known as going that hand in hand. Also, don't like how our nation's already apparently not feeling good about this. If we could literally just get Qing out of this war, this war's no problem. Because, like, my guys are way better than the Vietnamese guys, apparently. I'd even be okay with, like, white peace. Oh, we lost Laos. Uh-oh. Oh, no. We're losing our country, guys. The British aren't carrying us to victory. Britain, you're supposed to be doing all the work, my guy. Where's my army at? Okay. We need to, like, regroup or something. So just everybody defend. Defend the front. Let's put more money at the problem. And that should hopefully, potentially fix it. I guess the manpower thing's the issue here. I didn't know that we were low on manpower. My God. Oh my God. Can we make peace with China? I would love to make separate peace with China. Yeah, no, we lost this war. Independence. Please. We're gonna have to just do all this. Even Perak? Oh, man, I don't like it. Yeah, because I don't know what Britain's necessarily doing. They're not. To be honest with you, Britain's not doing anything in this war. I don't even know why the British Raj isn't even in this war. Unless it's just because they... Oh, they're almost completely free of these guys. Yeah, we'll just... I don't know. Oh. Excuse me. Okay. So yeah, we were forced to give up Perak. Dynam's independent. We're kind of back to square one. I guess this is the way it goes. But you know what? Perak's not as bad as I thought. I thought Perak was going to be like all of Malay. I didn't realize it was literally just going to be that. And honestly, we'll just go state by state, up, down, out. We're not going to waste trying to make him a tributary or anything like that. Yeah. But I think that's a good place to call it here. You know, so we'll call it here. We'll probably continue this campaign another time, maybe next week. Our economy's a lot bigger than what we started out with. We started out at 1.8, 1.9 mil. We're at 5.3. Literacy rate, I can't rave, you know, as much about as I really can. It's 5 times bigger than what it was. Standard of living, it's the same. Our population's gone up a lot as well, too. We started out in, I think it was the 3 million or 2 million category, and now we're at 7. And financially, we're doing okay. We're not doing the most amazing, but we're doing okay, and we're definitely a lot more powerful in terms of recognition in the world. But yeah, so that's what we're going to call it for today. Hope you guys really enjoyed this. I had a great time playing as Siam and Victoria 3, despite it all just hitting the fan at the end there. I got a little bit too cocky with the way things were going, I'll be honest with you. And yeah, I will see you guys next time that we do a live stream. And see you guys in the next video, which will be Majapahit and the mission tree only. Hopefully on Monday. Hopefully. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Chairman out.